ready, Marcy?
Just like, I just wake up on the right side of the bed. No! One of the things I'm still trying to figure out as a content creator is that I will never be ready. I won't wake up one day and have that, that tingle. I don't want to say it. And honestly, I feel like it would be a lot easier if I did. You know, imagine if everybody had that feeling, that sparkle, right? Where you could just wake up and just do the things that you wanted to do or needed to do. Because of this false belief, it led me to make a lot less videos. It's honestly the reason why I only have one video for MZC May, when I wanted to make 30. I wanted to make like weekly videos. But the thing is, it was all in my head. I didn't write it down anywhere. I didn't map it out. I didn't even schedule myself to record. I just thought about it, and I thought that's all I needed to do, just have it in my head. And sadly, it wasn't just videos that I had this mindset for. It was everything else. It was the gym. It was schoolwork. Even becoming a social person, right? This belief of being ready always lingered, and I always believed it, right? I always waited to be ready to, you know what I mean, talk to somebody, which I feel like is a very unhealthy thing. These are only things people tend to do when they feel like it's right. In this video, I'm not gonna give you the complete answer, the complete formula, you know, since this is something I'm trying to figure out as well. But I will show you how it works, and I'll give you the overall meaning of this mindset. So let's go back to the whiteboard, please. How was that transition? W transition, right? So what is ready? That was for you. Well, I'm not supposed to know. When you think of the word ready, you may think about, you know, maybe getting dressed, brushing your teeth, taking a shower, all that good stuff. But the ready we're talking about is mostly a feeling, kinda, right? State of mind, a feeling. And sometimes, you know, when you feel ready, you know, it kind of feels like you could do everything in the world. What am I doing with my hands, bro? Flow state? But you know, it just feels like everything just comes together, everything connects. And you know, that's just sometimes, right? Most of the time, you don't got that feeling. Most of the time, you just regular, you know what I mean? Most of the time, it's just like every other day. And when we notice that, the first thing we do is to acknowledge that something's missing, when, you know, there's really not anything missing. So you wait. You probably wait for it to come back. You probably wait for it to kick in. And while you're doing that, time's just passing. That time's gone. You know what I mean? It kind of just sucks because you should have spent that time doing it, but instead you're waiting for something that would never come. I have an idea though. What if, in order to have that feeling, you just needed to start first? What if, like, to just get the ball rolling, you just had to start. Take the first few steps, spend like 5 minutes. Now, it won't feel the exact same, but that feeling might kick in. I'm just saying might. You know, worst case scenario, you're already doing it. Worst case scenario, you're already doing it. You're already doing the thing that you were waiting to be ready for.
I promise niggas, I guarantee it, I put my stamp of fucking authenticity, nigga. Ain't no nigga better than me in this fucking planet, I swear to God. Bitch, I'm on my shit again. I don't be sitting around thinking what I could have been.
All right, just give it a shot, bro. It's a lot better to give it a shot, try it out, than to keep waiting. Waiting hurts a lot more. And you're probably waiting right now like, oh, no, it doesn't. It doesn't hurt. It's really just about getting that ball rolling. You know what I mean? It's getting that ball rolling, getting the momentum going. Just giving it a shot, bro, is so much better than just waiting around and thinking you're not capable of doing it. You know what I mean? You see, waiting to be ready is kind of like, it kind of gives that negative feedback loop of wanting to be perfect. It's kind of just like perfectionism in a way. And yeah, you could be perfect. That's great. That's cool. But it isn't really something that you should rely on when giving things a try. When I first started editing, I think my first edit wasn't the best, but I loved it so much because it was just like, it was such a fun thing to do. And even my first few videos, before I even started editing, when I was on CapCut, I still enjoyed it a lot more, but I wouldn't say that they were the best, right? but it was more about giving it that shot. You know what I mean? Just giving it a go. Even the first video before this one, I'm just gonna say it sucks, bro. Zip it sucks. I don't. Maybe at the end of the day, feeling ready was just an excuse to start when you could have just started. You know what I mean? You were never ready. You never needed this excuse to start. You could have just started. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of it. Anyways, guys, like and subscribe. And hold on, wait. Secret video right there. Secret link. There's a secret link. Secret video.
Man, this nigga yap way too much. Actually, you know what? Let me come back. Let me leave. Let me teach this nigga a lesson. Where the comments at? Let me go to the comments.